Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of the Entei Research. We are going to hop right into the report here, and hopefully we'll have some snoozing. I did try to tap a couple hours after I woke up, and so maybe that prolonged the session enough with the snoozing so that overall it's going to be a snoozing session. Probably not. That kind of looks like slumbering, and it looks like I did it too rough on the device. All right. That is a slumbering session indeed. So I don't think we'll see any wild Entei. That would be incredibly rare. And so we do have some bonuses here from the Good Sleep Day event. And so, yeah, I was really hoping for that snoozing session because during this event you can get Pokemon from any sleep styles, but it seems that you still get a good portion of the sleep style that you're getting overall. And so we'll have to see. I think there are too many green ones here to really make the Entei likely at all, but we'll have to see. Got a top belly Banette. I think the Charmander, yeah, the Charmander is from the incense. And I'm glad that I saved quite a bit of the fire type incense for this week. And I'll be using those whenever I'm not able to get my hands on the Entei incense. And then I don't know, I'm hoping to find a good Entei within this event, obviously, but I'm almost starting to wonder if I should just start getting some other resources instead, because it is quite expensive to recruit. And so we have a Charmander, a Flaffy, Magneton, got Cleffa. Cleffa is obviously for the Good Sleep Day event, and so that's pretty strong. And we got Togepi, another Charmander, Graveler, Dugtrio, and another Magnezone. That is because of the slumbering, I assume. Did find a couple Magnezone yesterday as well, and so that's pretty cool. We'll just have to see what I'll end up catching here today. For the most part, I have been on the lookout for Cyndaquil and Vulpix, but it seems in this session at least that neither one of those want to show up, unfortunately. So, fittingly, maybe it's a Charmander in the widget. Banette again? Magneton? Or Magneton? Magneton is a skill specialist, so even though I can befriend it here with a premium biscuit, I'm not going to. The Banette is tempting, but I'm not too big a fan of Banette. We can have a look at Banette real quick. Banette is a decent berry specialist. There's just no area for the Ghost Berry yet. And so, despite the fact it has a low ingredient rate, which is good for the berry specialists, and it's got a decent speed, not a huge fan overall. So, we'll just have to look at the alternatives here. I think I'm going to feed 2 regular biscuits to one of these Charmander, and then I'm thinking to go for the Cleffa, personally. Although I don't know, I feel like if I first want to go for the Banette, I kind of want to just hunt Shuppet because it requires way less resources, and that can stretch out your hunt so that you get into the friendship level 10s and beyond, and you can look for that berry finding. And particularly for the berry specialists, you really want to stack those sub skills and the nature. So let's see, it's just too many bars. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. It could mega hit even. Nope, just regular. Alright, I'll feed it one more regular Pokebiscuit. If it's still hungry after that, I will recruit it, and then we'll have to see what happens next. We have talked a little bit jokingly in the past about Mega Evolutions. Banette does have a Mega Evolution, and so that could be interesting in the future. And so, get the crit the very end. Nice. Alright, and then I am curious about the Cleffa too. So, I'm going to give it 2 regular Pokebiscuits. And then if it's still hungry, I'll give it a Great Biscuit. Maybe we can like transfer over some crits here from the Magneton. And the Banette, for that sake. Hey, there's the crit. Let's see if it's still hungry. It is. Nice. Okay, got 3 Pokemon to review. We got the Charmander, the Banette, and the Cleffa. I have been writing some articles on the various Pokemon recently, and one Pokemon that I keep getting back to is Togekiss. Haven't written the article about Togekiss yet, but I'm starting to wonder if there is some optimization where Togekiss can potentially be useful despite the fact that it has a completely random main skill. And so we'll have to explore that a little further later on. So overall, I would say the better candy here is the Magnezone. But because it is Entei Research, I'm going to give the Charmander candy because I'm sure there are plenty of you guys who are working on that Charizard as we speak. And so got a decent chunk of Dream Shards and a lot of Research EXP bonus as well. Our experience. Let's see it. Hasty Nature, that should be speed up at the very least, or maybe it is the experience up. So, what I'm looking for in a Charmander is potentially the Berry Finding. That could be pretty strong combined with the Entei. And I want Triple Sausage. Mixed set. Everything's just... wow, that's not useful at all. So even if it's like helping bonus, Berry Finding, skill, level up M, helping speed M, speed up nature. Okay, so it's a mixed bag with the sub skills as well. Good for now. Sleepy XP bonus, Ingredient Finder M is good though. Energy recovery down, XP gains up. That's a decent nature. And then another ingredient finder coming in later. Got some skill level ups, but you can see Charizard's got a very low skill rate, so that's not going to cut it. And for the most part, not too interested in the Sleepy XP bonus on it, so the hunt continues. Maybe I can find a ingredient finder M helping bonus speed up Charizard with Triple Sausage. That would be something. Alright, next up is the Banette. So the big requirement here is at least one skill that is speed up. So this Bashful Nature is going to be neutral. So then I would want Helping Speed S and Bear Finding. So level 25, it's not got Berry Finding in the first 2 slots. That is unfortunate. Inventory and Ingredient Finder, those are not sub-skills you want on your Berry Specialist. Helping Speed, another Ingredient Finder, and a Helping Speed at the very end. Oof, waste of resources. It's got 3 mushrooms at the end. That's actually a decent amount. Okay, last Pokemon. And the reason why I thought about Togekiss was not only because we had a Togepi in the encounters, but I'm starting to wonder if Clefable with Metronome and Togekiss with Metronome, and then you slap on a Sylveon and maybe 2 other fairy types, and then you have a semi-helper boost fairy team on Cyan Beach. That could be hilarious. So, Cleffa, Berry Specialist. You want the Berry Finding. So, Inventory, Helping Speed, Helping Bonus coming in way late though. Oof, the Speed Down Nature. That is quite crucial for a Berry Specialist. Obviously, the main skill is interesting too. And so, had everything aligned here, and it was a skill specialist, then maybe that nature was acceptable. But typically, speed down is very detrimental. It's a multiplicative factor in the stats, and so it can really pull down a lot of things. Like, if you have helping speed M and then the speed down nature, it's just neutralized. So that kind of speaks to how negative that is of a factor. So, inventory, speed, ingredient finder, helping bonus. Yeah, overall not great. You definitely want the Bear Finding on it, and then potentially either at least 1 speed up, and helping bonus is also a good combo. But that is excessively rare to come across. And so I have been overstacking with my team a lot, and at this point in time, I'm actually interested in checking the Snorlax because it's not impossible that I've already reached the limit. No, I have one skill trigger left in the Flareon, and then I should be ready for Monday. So I'll keep that in mind. I have the Flareon on the team to help boost the Raikou skill. We can see just the preview here. The Quilava has a lot of things stacked. And same with this Ninetales. It's crazy. So obviously it doesn't matter if I don't collect it yet. And so it's kind of funny to just pop it. I have been getting a lot of Entei mains. And every time... Hey, thanks, Shanji. Every time I get the mains, I have taken a screenshot. Hey, Colin! Nice, level 2. Every time I've gotten mains, I've taken a screenshot and I've saved the screenshot in a separate album on my phone, and then I'll be conducting some analysis on it probably on Monday. I just have to think a little bit about how I want to go about it, and then at the very least after the 2 weeks I'll go through my numbers. I know for example that Brovinnie, his video or YouTube channel rather, is linked in the video description. You can check him out. He's a great content creator in the category, and he's doing some more expanded research on this topic as well, involving some community members. For now, personally, I'm only dealing with myself. Maybe I should make a role in the nirtheart Discord, like research assistant. That could be interesting, and you can contribute to some data sheets and stuff like that. Think about that in the future. But yeah, currently I am just overstacking with the Entei. And so far, I haven't had a big issue with energy. I've been using pillows, but I ran out of pillows, so now I don't really know what to do. I don't remember how much they cost in the store. I'll have to consider it. Like, what is the price of 3 pillows? Is it like 180 in total? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna whale it for the event, and then I should be good out tomorrow probably. Let's get 4. So I'm gonna feed up the Entei a little bit, and then for the most part it's just the Entei that matters. The other Pokemon are already in sneaky snacking, so they won't produce anything exceptional, and for the most part I've taken the foot off the pedal with this week. I'm just snailing my way towards Master 15 potentially, and there aren't really any targets for me left. It would impact the amount of mains that I'm getting this week, but overall I think if I can really push that first day next week, like way up, that could be quite interesting, especially during those late days like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm hoping to use a lot of Entei incense and a few luck incense as well to see if I can get a hold of a few dream shards, because I am a little bit low on it. There was one individual on one of my videos. Yeah, I should probably wait just to optimize it completely. I'll wait until it dips under 100 and then I'll use another pillow. And then, yeah, the rest of these, I'm overstacking the Ninetales and the Quilava. And I'm soon going to start overstacking with the Charizard as well. I'm thinking I should probably just start that already, because I don't know if you remember from yesterday, but I had around 300 ingredients. Yeah. That Charizard has just been stonking. Look at the sausage and the warming ginger. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And that's all thanks to Entei. Entei, I would say, have procced 3 to 4 times a day. Craziness. I don't know if that's just the past 2 days that have been exceptional or what, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be able to carry into that second week, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'm also curious what you guys are doing currently in the Entei research. Leave a comment if you have found anything interesting. I know that some of you guys have found some incredible Entei and nirtheart, and that is super exciting. I, for one, will have to keep hunting a little bit, and so I'm thinking to hold off using an incense until maybe later next week. Obviously, you do get a little bit of Entei main back. So maybe what I'll do is to do one Entei incense into the Monday this week for that extra. But then again, I could have done that just into today. So I think to just hold off on the main spend and see where we are at like Wednesday next week. So that's my plan. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching.